Hey quads. So these are just a brief explanation of slow-fast patterns. I'm a little sick, so mind my voice. So slow-fast patterns are gonna be a really big basis of what we do at Genesis, and they're really fundamental technique of quads that you need to know. So I'll give you the difference between 1 or 2 drums, but 7 we'll always start with drum 3. This is always alternating. And for now, we'll start on drum 3, but you can start on drum 4 if you start on the left hand. So for 7, 8, or just 7, whichever one you want to call it, it starts on drum 3. And the pattern is, the slow fast patterns are always in groups of 3s and 2s. So basically it's 3 notes, 2 notes, 2 notes, 3 notes, 2 notes, 2 notes, 3 notes. And that's how you go back and forth. So the pattern technically starts over when you get to drum 4. So 3, 2, 2, add that up, that's 7, and then 3, 2, 2. So 2 7s get you back to drum 3. So it sounds like this. So the goal is to have beats together. There's my bell. I'm at school doing this. The goal is to have beats together on all drums as you're traveling. Have a smooth travel between, smooth x-axis travel, that's moving side to side. X is this way, Y is this way. So having smooth X as you travel, and then have the motion not inhibit the rebound of the stroke. So that's 7. So next, the next has an option of 2 different things, depending on if you have 1 or 2 spots. So the next option would be 9 if you have 1 spot. So it's the same as 7, except in between drums 1 and 2, you add a 2 to the spot. So we'll go 3, 2, 2 to Spock, 2, and then repeat 3, 2, 2, 2, and then you end back on drum 3. So that adds up to 9 and 9, and then you get back to 3. So it looks like this. That's 9. Cool. So the next option is 11. If you have 2 Spocks, you can, instead of adding 1, 2 in between drum 1 and 2, you add 2 groups of 2 to go through both Spocks. That one sounds like this. Cool. Next one's my favorite, 13. So this one starts to have switch arounds, changes of motion in between before the pattern repeats. So this one is 3, 2, 3. Every time you have a 3, you're switching directions. So we have 3, 2, 3, 3, 2. And that adds up to 13. So that's the first 13, and then the same thing off the left hand. And then of course the downbeat. So that one sounds like this. That's 13. So next one is also the one that can change between 15 or 17. So basically you take 13, then add a Spock in between. So on the 3, so we have 3, 2, 3. Instead of going back to drum 1, you go to Spock, add a 2, and then go to the 3. So it's 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, and that's 15. So it sounds like this. 15, and same thing off the left hand. That's 15. So together it sounds like this. Caught some room right there, but that's all right. Cool, so that's 15. Last one is 17. So instead of 3, 2 going back, again, you just go through both Spocks. So it's 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2. And that's 15. And then same thing off the left. Together. And then, so for now, what I want you guys to do with these is play them all back to back. 7 to 9 to 13 to 15, or 11 and 17, depending if you have 1 or 2 Spocks. But play them twice. So for 7, this is twice. 2. And then I would go on to 9 twice, 13 twice, 15, or 17 twice. Cool. Another thing you can do is any alternating exercise that we have, like gallop, where the the sticking is just alternating the entire time with triplet rolls, you can put over these patterns. So for example, gallop over 7. Get used to putting, so if you choose to do gallop, put them over all 4. You can do 60-note grid, you can do triplet grid. Any alternating thing with accents is harder, but start with like diddles and stuff first. So like triplet rolls. And then put them all over all the patterns. Start to play with that. But for now, just get used to the patterns 2 times and back to back.